Hello, everyone, and welcome to Freight Master Resources. My name is Tim, and in today's video, we're going to take another inside look at LoadStop. If you haven't seen the previous two videos that I've done on this, be sure to check those out. And as always, I will drop links down in the description below for everybody. You know, you get a free trial with LoadStop. Check it out. It's really a great system. I love the layout of it. I don't promote anything that I don't 100% believe in. It's a really great, affordable solution compared to a lot of the other TMSs that are out there right now. And kind of with the state of things, you know, with the crisis and everything, you know, coming up with some lower cost alternatives to, you know, some of the things that are also available out there. LoadStop really is, you know, a really great alternative. So if you're paying an exorbitant amount, you know, for your current TMS system right now, you know, check out LoadStop. Like I said, I'll have a link down below for a free trial. You know, if you're a carrier, a dispatcher, you know, fleet owner, I highly recommend this. It's really kind of compacts everything all in one. And again, the layout of it, I love the way it kind of streamlines, you know, the process with everything. And it really does cut down on the man hours involved, you know, compared to a lot of the ways that, you know, you end up doing things normally, you know. So, that being said, we'll get into the video in just a minute. Kind of talking about, you know, just real quick, and I'm going to keep this brief, kind of the way things are kind of going right now. You know, and this week we've seen, you know, rates drop. Obviously, I kind of touched on some of this the other day. And, you know, right now they're talking, you know, best case scenario, if everybody does what they're supposed to do, you know, that we're really not going to see this whole thing end until, you know, end of July, sometime in August, possibly, you know, sort of a rough time frame there. So it's really important that, you know, we all do what we're supposed to do, you know, keeping the 6 foot rule, you know, trying to avoid unnecessary contact, things like this, you know, and really this is a time, if you look back through history, it's kind of a time when, you know, you're going to see bankruptcies and fortunes made. So it's really a great time to be thinking about the future. I know a lot of people maybe are thinking, you know, well, I'm just trying to do things day by day, you know, and things like this. But it's always great to plan ahead. It's always great to be prepared, you know, and maybe look at some, again, like LoadStop, you know, some lower cost alternatives to things. You know, like, and we also have the freight shipper list. You know, there's over 121,000 customer prospects on there. It's on sale right now, $25. It's instant download. You know, you don't have to wait or anything like that. And as always, you know, if you have any problems with it or anything like that, there's a contact form on the website. You know, just email me and I'll be sure to reply with that right back to you. Okay. Not that it happens very often. I think, you know, maybe 2 or 3 times since we've had that up. Maybe, you know, somebody, you know, I can't figure out the link or something, you know. But yeah, instant download. Like I said, there's over 121,000 on there. $25, you know, literally it's like pennies, you know, per customer, or a penny, whatever. I should really do the math on that. I keep saying I haven't done the math on it, but so yeah. Anyway. You know, it's really a great time, like I said, to make sure that you're networking, you know, looking at lower cost alternatives, you know, things like that, you know, to kind of help your bottom line with everything if you're still out there running, especially if you're a carrier, fleet owner, dispatcher, you know, things like this, brokers, you know, you need to be looking at things as well. You know, and there again, you know, one other thing, if you're not factoring, you know, or looking to switch factoring, again, I highly recommend Triumph. You know, they're on the website. I'll go ahead and bump over there real quick. See, there's the, you know, it's instant download. And yeah, Triumph is really great. You know, they make sure that invoices get paid out on time. You know, if you're a broker, and things like this, fill out that contact form below. I'll get you hooked up with a really great rate. You know, I have contacts over at Triumph, and you know, really try to put together, you know, the best case scenario for you. You know, in terms of, you know, your financing. You know, in invoicing costs and things like that. So, you know, just a quick little overview on that again. Check it out. And yeah, and especially right now, like I mentioned the other day, you know, I know people are kind of worried about, you know, maybe some of their customers going out of business, you know, or being shut down and invoices not getting paid. You know, now is a really great time if you're not factoring to be factoring, okay? And getting set up with a really great factoring company. Again, fill out the contact form below. I'll get you hooked up and, you know, get you taken care of there. All right. You know, and even if your customers are paying, you know, we're already getting reports of, you know, customers paying, you know, late, paying their invoices late. So, you know, that's another thing to be aware of. If you can't stand to be, you know, 60 days, you know, to be paid right now, you really need to get hooked up with Triumph. Okay. That's about all I'm going to say on that. They're a really great company. I believe in them. You know, I talk to them frequently. You know, and maybe at some point, I don't know, maybe I can get them on a future video or something like that. You know, it's just timing kind of a thing. But yeah, check that out. Again, on the website, it's sort of an all-in-one informational page. You know, you've got freight news on here. You know, it's a great way to kind of keep up to date on what's going on. A lot of other great resources on there. We got the Knowledge Center. You know, if you're coming in new to the industry and looking for information on, you know, getting your authority, your bond insurance, and everything, you know, check that out. So, one other thing, a couple of quick things I will touch on real quick. Is if you're not a member of the group right now, I would highly suggest, you know, joining. It's growing by leaps and bounds. A lot of great networking going on. If you're a carrier looking for loads, while I don't really want the group to turn into a load board, it, you know, as long as, you know, the brokers, including the MC, or we've got direct shippers on there as well. Sometimes they post, you know, freight. So really great, you know, group to be a part of. And, you know, not to toot my own horn or anything, but, you know, I've kind of had this vision for it, you know, really to be a great place to network. You know, not a lot of, you know, cussing and slurring and things like that. And obviously with any group that's going to happen, but I try to do my best to kind of keep that down to a minimum, keep things positive, right? So yeah, give it, you know, go ahead, hit that join button, and you know, fill out the little questions, obviously, you know, because I don't like to prove people, you know, without filling out the questions. It's just a couple of simple questions. It just takes a second. So and there again, I appreciate you guys subscribing, hitting that notification bell, liking and sharing the channel for me. I really do appreciate you all. I'm liking the comments. And if you guys have something you want to see in future videos, like I said, by all means, let me know. Okay. You know, obviously I'm doing these kind of inside looks at LoadStop, kind of keeping you guys educated and informed, you know, on things as best I can. And I guess I'll kind of shut up now for a minute. All right. And we'll kind of jump into it. I said I was going to keep it brief, and then I end up rambling. So, anywho, yeah, here's the next inside look on LoadStop. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. I maybe should have done this video first, but it really shows how it's all laid out, and I really love it. I don't know what else to say about that. I love it, and I hope you guys do too. So without any further ado, let's do it.
Scouring various load boards every day can be a very challenging task, with filtering by date, availability, location, negotiating rates, comparing loads, empty miles, loaded miles, and dead head. All of this to find the perfect load which gives maximum profitability. As a manual operation, this is a formidable task. The LoadStop Smart Dispatcher automates this process and finds you the best possible load to increase your profits. Welcome aboard the most comprehensive, intelligent transportation management system, LoadStop. Scouring various load boards every day can be a very challenging task, with filtering by date, availability, location, negotiating rates, comparing loads, empty miles, loaded miles, and dead head. All of this to find the perfect load which gives maximum profitability. As a manual operation, this is a formidable task. The LoadStop Smart Dispatcher automates this process and finds you the best possible load to increase your profits. The LoadStop Smart Dispatcher comes loaded with 3 modules. In this part, we'll focus on the Smart Load Board. The Smart Load Board module automates load searching and automatically matches incoming leads with the current location of drivers and trucks. The Smart Dispatcher integrates with the industry-leading load boards like DAT and TruckStop and automatically searches incoming load leads. Let's see how this works. The top menu of the LoadStop portal here gives you access to the load board. New leads from multiple load boards automatically stream into load board. Dispatcher can enable or disable alarm sound for new leads. Load board is organized by different status. Load leads can be searched and filtered by postings. Click on any lead. The collapsed slide pane expands to give you detailed information for that lead. Each lead is automatically evaluated to match current fleet postings, with the best matched lead shown at the top. Each lead is evaluated against a checklist and given a score. The higher the score, the better the lead. This helps the dispatcher to focus on the highest quality leads, which can be most profitable for fleet. Scores are also available in the lead list, so dispatchers can work on highest score leads first. The top portion here displays the source of the lead, company information including the company rating. Hover on this little icon here. The pop-up gives you the company info. Also shown are other details like trip miles, deadheads, lead reference, and age. The Actions menu here allows you to act for the leads. You can either book it or move it to the negotiating bucket to negotiate with the broker. Clicking the Skip button will remove the lead from the list. This lead will not be shown again, even if it's posted repeatedly. In case you're not sure, click the Covered button. This will move the lead to the skipped bucket, but any reposting of this lead later will bring it back to the main list. Clicking on the phone icon will show you the contact list of the broker offering the load. The Smart Load Board also has a built-in email module to communicate with the broker directly from the load board. Quick contact information and comments posted by broker are available in this area. You can send and receive emails to the broker from the contact list. You'll be able to see the complete history of negotiations for a load lead. Your email signature can be configured here from the Settings menu. Once you start communicating with the broker, the lead will be moved to the negotiating bucket automatically. Loads can also be booked from the posting list in the lead details. Booked leads are moved to the Booked bucket. You can confirm the load once confirmation is received from the broker. Confirmed leads are moved to the Confirmed bucket. To dispatch this load, all it'll take you is a single click. All data related to the lead will be converted into a load by the LoadStop Smart TMS. You can skip this and mark the lead as completed. Booked leads can be unbooked as well. The intelligent system also provides you with updated market conditions like truck-to-load ratio for the origin, as well as the destination markets. Not just that, it shows you current prevalent lane rates for better negotiation with brokers. The rate here represents the rate initially offered by the broker. Book represents the rate at which the load was booked. If the color is green, you've done a fairly good job and booked the load at a rate equal to or higher than the market rate. If it's shown in red, well, then you've settled for a below market rate. Load appointment dates and times can be changed and updated if required. Simply click on the date here. From the drop-down calendar, select the new date. Similarly, with the appointment time, click and select the new time. The advanced search option helps you further filter leads. Click on the little arrow here. The advanced search collapsible slide pane expands. Enter your search criteria and click search. Still got questions? Our friendly support team is available to help you 24/7. Chat, call, or email now to our support team for quick answers.
Okay, guys, how awesome was that, right? It's literally, you pretty much have everything on one screen, you know? No more going back and forth, this and that. It really saves a lot of time, kind of automates a lot of the process for you, right? I can't say enough about LoadStop. I mean, I am completely blown away by it. I hope you guys are too. I hope you guys found that video very informational. Again, I maybe should have posted that one first, but there it is. Yeah, I mean, there's literally not enough I can say about it. I absolutely am blown away by what they've done with that. So you guys tell me what you think. Drop a comment down below. Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for me. Check out the Facebook group. Check out the website, freight broker resources, and again, if you're needing factoring, looking for direct customer leads, anything like that. I know that there's some carriers out there that are looking to become a broker. They've got questions, so if that's the case, again, great resource, for you guys to kind of get started, some initial information there for you. There again, with the freight news and everything. I appreciate you guys, everything that you've done. We're at, I think, 75 subscribers now. I'd like to kind of do something sort of special. I haven't quite figured out what I want to do yet once we hit 100 subscribers. But I guess when I kind of come up with that, or if you guys have any suggestions, drop those in the comment down below too, and then obviously I'll kind of look at all of that, and we'll do something. All right. Again, I hope everyone is well. Be safe, and as always, be kind to one another. Thanks, guys. Bye.